Okay. So how we can create a first project in Java? So to create a first project or first code, we should just click on this file option. Inside this file, we are having the new. On that new, you can go to the other tab. We are having this other tab in the bottom. You can see this one. You can go to the new, and then we are having the other tab in the bottom section. There you can just type either Java project or that Java project is visible to us, but we are just going to type a Java. Yeah, next. You can just provide a project name. For example, I'm just providing the name, which is code Java. Okay, from there you can change the Java versions. Right now, Java is having multiple versions, as you can see in the list. We are having starting from Java 1.1 to Java 16. So I'm just going with Java 8 or Java 11. So I'm just going with Java 8 right now, and then finish. Right now, once you download this Eclipse, so that Eclipse will be on Java EE default. Let me show you. This is our default. Okay, but right now we are coding in a core section of Java, so I'm just going with this core Java. Let me just right click, new, and then you can just have a class. So on that structure of class, you can find that this is the view of Eclipse. On that, we are having the source folder name. I mean the project name first, which is core Java. Then we are having SRC. SRC stands for source, right? Now you can provide any package. Package we are not going to discuss right now. That will come later. Now we need to provide a class name. So for example, you are just giving a package. Package name is pass. So that will create a folder for you inside a source location. Where is that location? Let me show you. I'm just going to right click and then just going to click on the properties tab. Inside that properties, we are having this button. I'm just going to click on this button. That will open the Eclipse, that folder specific for me. I'm just going to click on the core Java folder. On that, we are having a folder which is known as a setting. Bin is used to store the class file. Right now, we do not have any class, so there is no class file. After that, we are having source folder. In that source folder, we do not have any code, so that folder is still empty. So let me create a very first code. Okay, and inside that source folder, you can see that we do not have any other folder. It means this folder is empty. So either if I'm just going to create a very simple package, so that package will, let me create a new class. So that package with that folder will comes inside source folder, the first or any folder name you can provide. Then we need to write a class name. So what is the class name? See, Java suggests that we should start our capital letter. I mean, our class name with a capital letter. For example, I'm just writing first class, FIRSTCLASS. So they are saying in the, like on the top section, you can see that we are having type name is discouraged. Okay, by convention, Java type name usually starts with an uppercase. So what we can do, we can just click on this F. Okay, and suggestible, this must also be a capital letter because Java follow the camel case. Now, for like we are having main in every programming language. Okay, on the console-based programming language, we are having the main, right? Like in C, we are having main. In C++, we are having main. So similarly, in Java, we are also having this main. So I'm just going to click on this public static void main checkbox, and then I'm just going to click on the finish. So this will be a default structure provided by Eclipse, right? So let me remove this structure. Now this is our first code. We did not write anything. I'll explain you that what is the meaning of this public class. Okay, and I'll also explain the meaning of public static void main in upcoming session. Okay, if you want to print anything in Java, then what will be our syntax? So that syntax is, see, Java is basically gives us two types of deployment or output. First is a console-based output. Second is a web-based output. If you are going for a console-based output, then you must write system to print on console. If you are going for a web-based output, then we do not require system. That we'll also going to discuss later in upcoming session. That's how we can print any values on a web. Right. So If I'm just going to print anything, then I simply need to write system dot out dot print ln. Ln stands for that will by default include slash n. It means that will print a value to next time by default. So I'm just going to write a very simple line, that is hi from Java. And then we need to provide a semicolon over there. Semicolon is used to terminate this line. It means this line gets terminated. So how we can check that this line is terminated or not? Let me just run this code. So if I'm just going to run this code, then how we can run this? Just right click. Then we are having the option of run. On that, we can simply click on the Java application. So the output will show in a console part. Okay, that will comes in your bottom. If your console is not visible, then you can simply go to the view. Okay, on that we are having show view. On that you can just click on the console, so that console will be visible. By maybe you like by mistake you just click on the cross button, then you can just go to the view and then you can click on console. So output will be visible. Now we are getting a terminated. It means our program execution is completed right now. That will showing us a class name, then the plugin which they are using for deployment. Okay, right now I'm going back to my project location. On that you can find that this folder first is created automatically at 9:17. Okay, right now the time is 9:90. So I'm just going to click on that. You can find that we are having this first class, that code which we recently created. Let me check the bin folder. Do we have any class in that? Yes, we have the class. So Java is basically based on see their execution is based on our class type, because first the program gets compiled. Eclipse gives us a feature that will get that the application will compile automatically. Okay, every or like let me show you. For example, I'm just going to remove the semicolon from there. So we are getting a red symbol. Okay, there as well, there as well, there as well. So once you hover the mouse over there, then you will get a warning. Syntax error, insert semicolon to complete the block statement. They also provide us a suggestion. This is, you can say that a beauty of Eclipse, right? So I'm just going to put semicolon. Now my code is ready to deploy, but still we are getting a star. There we are getting a star. So what is the meaning of a star? It means our project is not saved. Let me press Ctrl S and then our project get saved at the specific location. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of public class, first class? I'm going to explain everything step by step. Okay. If you are changing this name, like instead of first class, if you are going to write, if you are just going to remove class keyword, let me remove the class keyword. So still we are getting an error. Why? Because this is a public class. If we are using any class as a public, then that must be saved with this name. Otherwise, the deployment or execution will not be. So again, Eclipse gives us two suggestions. Rename file to first class. Okay, first C. I forget to remove C. Rename to this one or rename, retype the name to first class. So you can select any of them. If you are going to rename this, let me click. Okay. Now let me save this. Now what is happening over there? See, we changes that class name, but let me go to the source folder. There, this is the binary structure, and inside that source, this is our structure. So let me save this again. Now I'm going to project. We are having the clean option. So let me clean this project. So what they are not accepting this. So what we need to do, because we already compiled this, let me, okay, no. We are just making a mistake that we remove this section. Now right now acceptance is done. That is first C. This is acceptable. If you are just going to remove this line again, now again, either you can rename the compilation unit to first. Okay. FIRST first, or my class, any name you can write. Let me save this code. Let me hover mouse over there and rename to this section. or you can change the file name. Any solution is acceptable. Now let me run this again. How we can run this? Okay, still you can see that we have this button. Okay, so they are asking me that what type of run you want. I'm just going to run this. So that is hi from Java itself, and then the program gets deployed successfully. Right. So this is the first program which we created today. Okay, that is a very simple program. Right. I don't think that anyone have any confusion on that.